for some spring cleaning. Because today I want to play The Sims, but I want to do it optimally. And by that, I mean, we're cleaning out my CC folder. Because I have like 30 gigabytes of mods and custom content. And I maybe need like, I'm gonna be honest, I need like 2/3 of that. And see, I say I only need like 2/3 of it, but will I get rid of 2/3 of it? No. If we're lucky, I'll probably get rid of like 5% of it. But even that feels like a stretch. Just so much of it sparks joy and I want to keep it. You're probably asking yourself, how are we going to do this? How are we going to remove the custom content that we don't want and keep the custom content that we do want? And it's actually really simple. All you need is the game, and then you're going to need the Sims 4 tray importer. And I will link the site for this one, but it's a pretty straightforward install. The program will look like this once we get into it. And our goal here today is essentially to load up our sim with a bunch of CC and then use the tray importer to look at the files to know what we need to delete. And that sounds complicated, but it is super duper easy. I promise you, I will show you how. So I'm coming in and honestly, I'm just gonna start a new save for this because I just want a blank sim, no skin details. I'm gonna take off like all accessories, all makeup, and I'm gonna do that for all outfits because this is just like a fail safe. But here we go, completely blank sim, nothing on her. So now we're going to go through and basically we're gonna add on all the stuff we don't want. So I have a lot of skin details and there's just some stuff that I use way more than other things. So, and these are ones that I installed because I thought they looked great, but as my own sim style kind of evolved, I don't use them as much. And this part can be complicated because sometimes you can't see all of the skin details. Oh, this is looking like a real person. I used to be more alpha CC and now I'm more like Maxis mix. Basically, I like a nice little combination, but like sometimes when they start looking like a real person, it's a little uncomfy, you know? I start feeling bad for basically torturing my Sims. So just I'm not a fan. It does have a lot of nice textures though, but it's not for me. But let's go through all the categories and I'm just going to load up all the CC that I do not want in my Sims game anymore. For some things like skin details and eyebrows, I will have to use multiple Sims because obviously you can only have like one of these per Sim, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip through all that so you don't have to sit here with me as I just go through everything.
A few minutes later.
Like, look at that. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 hairs, and I'm not even like halfway through my female hair catalog. And this is also not counting like my infant CC, my toddler CC, my child CC, my teen CC. I think we're gonna be here a while. But for now, we're going to go into accessories. And I'm basically gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go like item by item, like hats, head, face accessories, makeup. Then we'll go through clothing, body accessories, and then shoes. And then I'll make a new sim and we'll do it all over again. But like this part is really time consuming, but it's really the only way that you're going to be able to go through everything. Because like there are the applications you can install where you can see like the actual CC icons, kind of like how you see it on the screen right now. But for me, that's not good enough because I don't know how this sits on a sim versus how this sits on a sim, you know? And I'm not getting rid of either of those. I like both of those. Oh, this is what I was looking for. I have some items where I think I'm missing like the initial like base mesh of them, or maybe they're from like a pack or a kit that I don't have. And so we get that fun little, you know, corrupted looking sim. And these are no fun. They're just clogging up the game. You can't do anything with them. So, you know, you wanna get rid of them. Or things like this where I got the accessories and I fully planned
on using the hair with the accessories, but I just have so many hairs now that like I don't always remember which ones have accessories. This is cute though. I feel like I could put this on a lot of things, but the ones that are really specific to that hair, I don't know when I'm going to use them. So those are going in the pile. Now into the accessories. And you'll notice also when I go into the different categories, it's really important that you delete the like outfit category tag, because certain things will show up in here if you have it on, and certain things will show up in here if you don't have it on. So I'm keeping custom content on, but I'm removing like formal or athletic or things like that, because then I'm not seeing like the full list of CC that like I actually have.
Now, you know what I really wish? I wish there was a way.
These different pieces of custom content that I downloaded as a set, I wish there was a way that you could easily download them as a styled look. Like I have a tutorial on how to make styled looks in The Sims, and I'm just following the written tutorial by Mizurayuki, but that does require a lot of steps and additional tools that not everyone is comfortable with using. But so many of these pieces, I recognize them, and I know that if I remembered all the little pieces that the like custom content creator had like styled them with, I would use them a lot more frequently. But there's just not an easy way for those creators to make them styled looks and for you to download other people's styled looks. So I really hope that is something that they change or add in the future, because I just see even just like using certain items in the game a lot more frequently if they were part of styled looks that actually look good. Anyway, random tangent. Getting back in.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, that took so long. My hair is now fully dry from my shower this morning, but we can see that we have like 7 family members now with various custom content. So what I'm going to do is save this household. First, we gotta give you an aspiration, but and name, and also you aspiration. Okay, so yeah, we will save the family. We obviously do not have to upload it to the gallery, but you want to save it to your games, your computer's library, in order for the tray importer to work. The name and information doesn't matter, but we're going to save the household. So this is the next step, is opening up the Sims 4 tray importer. You're going to locate the family that you're looking for, and then you're going to click on the CC tab, and this is going to show you all of the CC on those Sims. You will see that some of these are in red, and that's because they have found that I'm missing something that's making them not quite load correctly. I'm gonna go sim by sim, and I do that just by clicking in this drop down. I'm gonna click on the name. This will show me all of the CC on that specific sim. So now all I have to do is right click, show containing folder, and that will open up the folder here that shows where that item is. And then I just delete it. What you can do, and just keep in mind, if you have a lot of CC, this is gonna be quite a few windows, but you just shift click, highlight as many as you want, and then open containing folder, and you'll see it'll open like a bunch of them. Then I can just delete, close, delete, close, delete, close, delete, close. And I'm just gonna go through, and I'm going to do that for all of it. I will say the one thing you want to kind of be conscious of is if you have any default eyes or default skins, it will also highlight those. So make sure you're not accidentally deleting some of your defaults that you've put into place. What's great is if sometimes if you have like multiples selected from the same folder, it'll highlight like the multiple items in that same folder. So it makes it very convenient. Yeah, these are the ones you want to look out for. Like I know these are sliders that I use, and I have these in a separate folder for my like presets and sliders. So I know right away to like look for those. Same with like right here, mods, overrides, remove EA eyelashes. So just make sure that you are paying attention as you're going through each of these, and you're not just like blindly deleting. Also, if while doing this, it just brings up all the folders and it's just like, it highlights an entire folder, that's because you've already deleted the item. Because sometimes you download like a merged file and that has multiple files in it. So if you delete it for like one item, it's also going to be missing the other item. Okay, so that should be everything. That was 463 items. Okay, and so with that, we are down to 25.9 gigabytes. So, you know, I'm pretty proud of myself. It's not a solid third, but it's like a sixth, which is like 16%. So yeah, pretty proud of myself. So with that, thank you for joining me on this random segue today. And now I'm actually gonna go play the game. So I will see you next time. Bye.